Here we have a package that came in from Louisville, Kentucky, and the customer said, this is a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. It looks mint. I do not see any cracks, any breaks on it. And the customer said it will get hot when charge cord is connected and will not charge. I opened the phone to try to reset by disconnecting battery. There's no liquid damage. Okay, looks like the phone was open before. Customer tried to disconnect the battery, but still no success. So we're gonna open up the phone and see if we can figure out what's going on. Before we proceed with the repair, I wanna give a shout out to our sponsor, JLC PCB. JLC PCB is the largest PCB prototype enterprise in China and a high-tech manufacturer specializing in quick PCB prototype and small batch PCB production. They use state-of-the-art digital manufacturing technology to ensure quality and accuracy. Ordering PCBs at JLC PCB is easy. Upload your files and order boards in minutes with their self-service platform. 24 hours quick turnaround PCB prototype and track production process in real time. Order before December 1st and get $2 PCB prototype and free SMT assembly. Visit JLC PCB at jlcpcb.com or click on the link below to check them out, and let's proceed with the repair. Since the back plate has already been opened, it shouldn't be difficult to open it. I took the back cover out, I took the plastic pieces that sits on top, the wireless charging and all that stuff, and I exposed the board so we can test and see what's going on. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's plug the USB-C meter and see if there's any amps being drawn by that phone. And 0 amps. Oh, look at that. The meter went off and back on. So there's something that may be shorting out the meter, and that's why it's going on and off. Okay, let me unplug. I think what I want to do is test under the thermal cam and see if we see anything obvious. When something like this happens, where the meter is going on and off, there must be something going on with the motherboard that's causing this to happen. So let's check the motherboard under a thermal cam. I don't have anything plugged in, but look at that. We have a hot area on the board here. So it looks like when the charger was plugged in, the board heated up from this area here. And the board is still hot. What I'm going to do is maybe raise the temperature boundaries a bit. Now it's currently between 73 and 94. Let's go up to, I'm gonna plug the USB-C cable and we're gonna see what gets hot. Now look at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? It could be a cap under here, or it could be something from the back. To be on the safe side, I'm gonna remove the board from the casing here. I already took all the screws out, so we should be able to remove the board without any issues. And the back connector here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna set hot air at around 200 degrees just to remove this coat here. I do not see any caps here. It has to be a short from the back. What's on the back here? We do not have any board diagrams for the S9 Plus. What we're gonna do is randomly test capacitors around this area to see if we have a short of any type. I do see a couple of capacitors on this side of the board, so meter in diode mode, red probe on ground. And we do have a short. We do have a short here. Hey, what's this? Why is there liquid here? Huh, why is there liquid here? We did not put any flux, we did not put any Alcohol, we did not do anything. Why is there liquid here? Right, that's liquid. Look at that. Strange. Let me clean this up a bit. I mean, right off the bat, I see something going on here. Look at this. We're gonna have to remove this plate to see what's going on under here. Look at that chip. Look at that chip. I mean, it's obvious we have damage here. Let me test that diode. Diode is shorted. We have a short here. 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 Diode is shorted to ground as well. This gap is not shorted. How do we know what that chip is? With our board diagram and with our circuit diagram.
I was calling to find out Northridge pricing to fix the broken screen of an iPhone 10.
First thing I want to do is remove this diode, and then I'm going to remove this chip and see if we still have a short on those caps. So let's start with the diode. We have to remember the orientation of the diode. Line is on the top. The line is on the top. Let's quickly test. Okay, and let's test the diode right now. And the diode is good. The diode is not testing short when it's out of the circuit. So we're going to put it back and we're going to focus on the chip. The chip is what's causing the diode to go short. And look at that, the chip flew right off. And we have a lot of solder on there. We have a lot of unleaded solder. And unleaded solder does not come off easy. That's why we mix it with leaded solder. Okay, so let's test to see if we still have a short. Do we still have a short? And the short is gone. Great. I believe this could be a charging IC. I do not know. I'm gonna look it up shortly and see if I can figure out what that IC is. The only thing wrong right now is that IC. The diode is good, capacitors are testing good. Doing more research online, it turns out that this IC is a wireless charging IC. I never had to change this chip on this phone before, so I did not know what that chip is, but it turns out that it's a wireless charging IC. So does that mean that the phone will charge via the USB-C cable if this chip is out? If this is responsible for wireless charging, then will the phone charge without it? Let's see. I'm gonna put it back inside the phone and we'll see if the phone will charge. If it doesn't, then we're gonna order that chip and we'll continue this video in part 2. Okay, so nothing on the screen. The meter is currently charging at 0 amps, which means the phone is not charging. It looks like the phone is not going to charge if we do not have that wireless charging IC in. So we're going to go ahead and order that IC and we'll continue this in part 2. But the problem as of now, it's solved. Let's take a look under the thermal cam. I have the phone plugged in right now. Okay, so this is the phone right here. I have the cable plugged in. I'm going to plug it in again. So look at that. Before, when the cable was plugged in, the phone heated up from here immediately. Right now we have the cable plugged in right here and the phone is cold. And that's it. I'm going to put the phone on the side until we get that part. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.